Hello and welcome back to Blackpool from Upside Down Head Travels. So straight into the action on this video. So I don't know if you caught my video this morning on Storm Lilian hitting Blackpool. So I came down around about 6 o'clock in the morning as Storm Lilian was in its height. So I thought I would bob back down at high tide. So the wind is still blustering, but now the waves are crashing in. So just under a 9-metre high tide today. And I would say not ideal weather for having a little cycle, but each their own. So the foam's churning up. That's going to a little wander down towards South Pier, and then I'm going to turn back, have a wander up towards Central Pier before having a bob to do a review on Lily's, sorry, the wind got me there, Lily's Fish and Chip Shop. So it'll be mainly the sound of the waves smashing against the steps. You might hear the odd scream of people as they're getting wet. Yeah, look at that foam just kicking in. Yeah, that's lovely. It's just like brown gooey foam. I would not want to get a mouthful of that on me. No, I'll buy me coffee. I think the guy that's just gone past me on his bike is thinking I've made better life choices than this. But he's out, he's doing it. Every credit. So I don't know if you caught that. A kid saying the waves are going to kill me. Yeah. I think it's time you listen to the person that's with you and stepped away. Because once you're in there, you're not coming back out. So it's not as wild as it was this morning, but the effects, because the seas at high tide are pretty spectacular. So as you look down the coast towards the St Chad's headland, so if you're walking down the promenade between South Pier and Central Pier, you'll see a flagpole and you'll see a big gap in the hotels. So that's St Chad's Headland. So there used to be a hotel there at the end of St Chad's Road called St Chad's Hotel. That got knocked down a short while ago, and plans are in place for a 7-storey hotel, I believe. And I believe it's had its planning permission passed now. So this is what Blackpool promenade looks like, high tide, during Storm Lilian. But back before all these new sea defences were built, and the curved sea walls, this would have been a closed promenade. This would have been hotels getting flooded. So you can see as the waves are smashing against the sea wall, they're curving back on themselves. So before the new promenade was built, we didn't have that. Not to the same degree anyway. And all this area would have been flooded. This would have been a no-go for people. So all the money that's been spent updating the promenade has been well worth it. Now you can come down in relatively safe. But I'm getting quite close today, but it's not as bad as I first feared. And even if it was coming down onto this part, you can still quite safely just stand back, even 10 metres, 10, 15 metres. And there's a second defence, which a lot of people just think are steps or seats. It's actually this secondary sea defence. And there's actually quite a lot of people out enjoying the stormy weather. In the words of James, there's a storm outside and it's closing in. It's closing in. So luckily the winds have dropped quite a lot since this morning. So when I came down around about 6 o'clock, I could barely stand on the prom. My camera and my phone, depending on what I was using at the time, was getting buffeted about. That looks absolutely awful. So So I did get a little bit of information this morning regarding the illuminations. So as you can imagine, there'll be a lot of people really worried that with the storms would it affect the illuminations. So big credit to the illuminations team in Blackpool. They were out through the night in the height of the storm, checking on all the illuminations, making sure that everything's still going to be okay for switch on next weekend. Not a job that I'd be liking to do. But they know what they're doing, they've got all the safety gear. So yeah, just hitting St Chad's headland now. So you've got Sky Oceans Hotel, well I'll come a bit more from the south, the Royal Carlton Blue Hotel, Sky Oceans Hotel, which looks like it's had better days, and then a big gap until you get to the next big blue hotel, which is the Lindeen. So in the middle there used to be the St Chad's Hotel. That got knocked down over a year ago now at least. Planning permission's gone in place for a brand new 7-storey hotel. So I'll be interested to see when that starts and get some videos. But yeah, look at that. So St Chad's Headland flagpole. That flag is getting battered, but this is a great place to come and see in relative safety. Stormy weather at high tide. You can see all the way down to South Pier, all the way down to Central Pier, and watch the waves smashing in. And then that's a pan round straight ahead here. Then down to South Pier and the Pleasure Beach. So probably a good 2.5 metre up from the main prom. It's like a higher walkway. So the secondary defences to the sea. So it looks like it might be quite a quick tidal turnaround. So I've been at 9 metre high tide about 20 minutes ago. That would have been smashing up against the railings. It's already dropping back. So what the difference a few weeks makes. A few weeks ago, beautiful sunshine for the air show. High tide, people were in there paddling. It was nice and calm. Someone's enjoying himself. So it definitely blows the cobwebs away, if nothing else. Strangely therapeutic until you get a mouthful of salt water. So heading on down towards Central Pier now. So I'm just going to zoom in the best I can, because it actually looks like the rides are on. So I don't know if they're just testing those or if the pier's open. If there's one positive today, there's not as many gulls about. So I'm just going towards the aptly named pipes of poop. So just opposite the Manchester pub, the water treatment place. Or should I say, one of the water treatment places. And the main one is now situated down by Fisher's Field. That got dug up some years back, new facility built, and it all feeds towards the pipes of poop. Of which I'm led to believe the pipes are there to release the methane. So yeah, walk on the wild side's famous, named pipes of poop. So I don't know if you can see it on your screens or not, but it actually looks like somebody is riding the big wheel on Central Pier during Storm Lilian. So I'm surprised it's the first bit of carnage I've seen since this morning. All the barriers have been knocked down. Wow. What a noise. So up towards the new Markelli's. So what was back in the day the Foxhole pub, and then I think it was Reflex. I might be wrong on that one. I've only worked in that place once, and now been taken over by Markelli's recently, earlier this year. And all the souvenir shops, fast food places, arcades, heading towards Central Pier in town. Yeah, that's wild. But not too wild that you can't enjoy it. Right, so I said there wasn't many seagulls about. Yeah, I think I've just found about 50 odd of them. So one place that I will not be sitting when I go and get my fish and chips from Lily's Fish and Chip Shops is down here. Because they're actually hiding from the wind themselves. And I don't blame them. I'm gonna move away from them because I don't have the best history with the seagulls. And from what I've been hearing from people putting comments on some videos that I've posted, they've also been attacked over the last, I'd say, 2 months. When before that, no issues at all. So I don't know if that's to do with nesting season or what. But hopefully that'll soon calm down. So when it comes to illuminations, you can enjoy your fish and chips, walking through the lights without the fear of losing a finger. So yeah, the pier, or at least Central Pier, is open. So I'm going to have a little wander on there, seeing it is open. It must be deemed safe to do so. Have a little wander, get some shots from there either side, and then head down Chapel Street opposite Central Pier. First road on the right, Foxhole Road, and go to Lily's Fish and Chip. Put a review on that later, and that'll probably be Saturday when the review goes on, and let you all know what I thought. But yeah, you can see, just going to zoom in a little bit. So hopefully you can see, it's not too dark, but the waves smashing in up against the pier stilts. Yeah, I bet that's quite a unique experience, being on the pier when it's blowing a gale like that. I'll soon be finding out. Yeah, the gulls were anchoring down. I thought I'd take a little shot, but they've as soon as I knelt down, they said, "Nah, not today. We're not your puppet." So it's time to really grab hold of my camera. So I'm quite surprised how busy the pier is. So the sound of the waves will be muted for a little bit. So a bit of music in the background. I don't want to get a copyright strike. It's quite a dramatic scene. So you've got the tower headlines, waves smashing in. A lot of people enjoying the sun and the wind. So we've even got a seagull sat on the bar at the side of the Central Pier, taking in the sight of the waves smashing in on Blackpool Promenade during Storm Lilian. Looking quite chilled. Nobody's bothering it. So I'm hoping I'm far enough out of the sound of the music being played on Central Pier bar, so I can give my my closing goodbyes for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. There will no doubt be many more storm videos coming over the coming months as the autumn and winter rolls in and the illuminations are in full flow. So for today, I'm going to say it's goodbye from Blackpool from Upside Down Head Travels. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Stay safe. If you are going to come down and catch the sight of the waves over the weekend, enjoy life, love life. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.